gather round for a tale of rather improbable companionship and global gallivanting. Our protagonists, Barnaby, a polar bear of considerable intellect and remarkably good manners, hailing from the crisp, unspoilt expanses of the Arctic, and his dearest confidant, Pip, the diminutive sea otter of an astonishingly vibrant hue, whose zest for life was as boundless as the oceans she occasionally frequented. Their friendship, an anomaly of nature, was the bedrock of their extraordinary adventures. Their grand tour commenced, as all sophisticated tours should, in Paris, France. Barnaby, ever the erudite, found himself utterly captivated by the Louvre, meticulously examining masterpieces whilst Pip, perched atop Barnaby's head for a superior vantage point, offered surprisingly insightful, if somewhat squeaky, critiques. The Eiffel Tower at twilight, glittering like a colossal diamond, left them both speechless, Barnaby in quiet awe, Pip chattering excitedly about how the view would be even better with a fresh oyster. French patisserie proved an irresistible siren song for Pip, who developed a rather serious penchant for pain au chocolat, much to Barnaby's amused exasperation, as he carefully dabbed crumbs from Pip's whiskers. Next, they found themselves amidst the dazzling, disciplined chaos of Tokyo, Japan. The juxtaposition of ancient temples nestled beside futuristic skyscrapers fascinated Barnaby. He attempted, with admirable gravity, to master the art of bowing, while Pip, ever energetic, tried her paw at navigating the Shibuya crossing, a dizzying ballet of humanity that the little otter found utterly exhilarating. They marveled at the serene beauty of a traditional garden, Barnaby appreciating the Zen philosophy, Pip chasing koi in a reflective pond until gently chided. The precision and artistry of a sushi master left Pip in a state of near-religious ecstasy. Their Italian sojourn led them to Rome, Italy. Barnaby, with his appreciation for history, was in his element amidst the ruins of the Roman Forum and the awe-inspiring Colosseum, where he imagined gladiatorial contests of old, though he much preferred a well-mannered debate. Pip, meanwhile, made it her personal mission to sample every flavor of gelato the city offered, her pink fur often dusted with pistachio or streaked with strawberry. A coin tossed by Pip, with Barnaby's gentle assistance into the Trevi fountain ensured, they hoped, their eventual return. The formidable Great Wall of China presented a rather more physical challenge for Barnaby's considerable frame. Undeterred, he ambled along its undulating path, marveling at the sheer scale and human endeavor it represented. Pip, naturally, found the most comfortable spot atop Barnaby's head, acting as a sort of furry, pink navigator, offering encouragement and pointing out distant, intriguing vistas with a wave of her tiny paw. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, was a riot of color, rhythm, and warmth that resonated deeply with Pip's vibrant spirit. She attempted a samba on Copacabana Beach, her little body wiggling with infectious enthusiasm, while Barnaby, more sedately, enjoyed the panoramic views from Sugarloaf Mountain, the statue of Christ the Redeemer watching over them with benevolent grace. The tropical fruits were a particular delight for Pip, who became an aficionado of mango and passion fruit. In Sydney, Australia, the iconic sails of the Opera House beckoned. Barnaby admired its architectural ingenuity, whilst Pip was more intrigued by the ferries crisscrossing the azure harbour. They took a coastal walk, Barnaby enjoying the ocean breeze, a faint reminder of his Arctic home, albeit considerably warmer, and Pip attempting to befriend a rather bemused kookaburra. The concrete canyons of New York City, USA, were a stark contrast to their previous destinations. Barnaby found Times Square to be an astonishing assault on the senses, while Pip was utterly mesmerized by the towering skyscrapers and the sheer, unadulterated energy of the place. A quiet moment in Central Park provided a welcome respite, with Pip chasing squirrels and Barnaby contentedly observing the diverse tapestry of city life. The ancient wonders of Cairo, Egypt, held a particular allure. Barnaby stood in profound contemplation before the Sphinx and the mighty pyramids of Giza, pondering the millennia they had witnessed. The desert heat was a trifle uncomfortable for a polar bear, necessitating frequent shady rests and copious amounts of chilled water, but Pip, shaded by Barnaby's bulk, found the hieroglyphs and tales of pharaohs utterly enchanting. Their penultimate stop was London, UK. Barnaby, an Anglophile at heart, felt quite at home amidst the distinguished architecture and the satisfyingly ordered queues. They admired Buckingham Palace. Pip was convinced the corgis would adore her, took a ride on a red double-decker bus, and Barnaby even indulged in a spot of afternoon tea, ensuring Pip had her own miniature scone with clotted cream and jam first, naturally, in the Cornish fashion he'd read about. Finally, their journey culminated in the ethereal beauty of Machu Picchu, Peru. The mist-shrouded mountains and the ancient Inca citadel evoked a sense of profound peace and timelessness. Barnaby sat, a great white statue himself, gazing at the sacred peaks, while Pip, unusually quiet, snuggled close, absorbing the spiritual tranquility of the lost city. The air was thin, but their spirits soared. As they finally prepared to return to their respective, if somewhat unconventional, homes, Barnaby and Pip knew their bond, forged in the Arctic and tempered by the wonders of the world, was as enduring as the landmarks they had visited. Their travel album, filled with Barnaby's thoughtful sketches and Pip's enthusiastically, if messily, paw-printed observations, was a testament to an extraordinary friendship that transcended species, climate, and the sheer improbability of a polar bear and a pink sea otter conquering the globe together.